Hey world, my name is Syntax One of Media Hype Entertainment, and you're now tuned into MHE TV with your host Talika B.
That's right, world. I'm Talika B for MHE TV, keeping you connected to your city, your music, your art. We showcase young and talented entrepreneurs. So check us out online at MediaHypeENT.com. Hi, this is Talika B for Media Hype Entertainment. With me, I have Nadia Stephens of Design to Beautify, Inc. How are you, Nadia?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm curious to know how you started this journey. Like, why did you choose this?
Well, my mother, she's been in the fashion industry for a very long time, and growing up, I used to, as a little girl, see her sewing and see her, clients come by and try on different things and stuff. And, when mother's gone, daughter's there to play. So I used to play with all the shoes she had, all the different outfits, play dress up. So, I just started to think, like, I love fashion, I love designing things. So I just got into doing makeup because makeup is a big part of fashion, and I just felt like it was very important to tie everything together along with the hair, the face, the clothing, everything. So it was pretty much started from very young.
Okay. What was your first major assignment?
Well, when I was in high school, I had lots of friends that would be R&B singers and performers and that sort of thing. So being really interested in doing makeup for a very long time, I did their makeup and did stage makeup and that sort of thing. So
that's a big deal.
They were my first clients, so it was pretty enjoyable doing something that was important for them and also for me. So
okay, and does the makeup change depending on the subject that you're applying the makeup to?
Yeah, it does, because everybody's different. Everybody has different skin problems, skin conditions, that sort of thing. So you kind of have to ask the appropriate questions just to get some feedback from them to, pretty much design my makeup for them. So if they have skin problems, I kind of have to alter and, cut certain steps out and that sort of thing. So it depends on everything.
All right. And do you have a favorite look that you like to do? Like, is there one look that when asked for, you just get so excited to do?
Color. I love color. Anytime I see someone wearing something that's, very bright and, colorful, it just, I don't know what happens to me, but I'm just like, oh yes, I get so excited. And eyes. I just love doing color on the eyes and that sort of thing. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, have you ever had any unusual requests from clients?
Some people would ask, to do black lips, using waterproof eyeliner, liquid, by the way. So very hard to come off.
Yeah.
And just random things out of the blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with anybody that's had, let's say, a burn or a birthmark that they really wanted to cover up?
Yeah. I've had to deal with that a few times with, getting really big, moles or, birthmarks or, the vitiligo that's, a lot of skin conditions, that's out there. So I had to cover that up and, just use my skills and do my best and make them beautiful.
Okay, and so who can wear makeup?
Anybody who wants to feel beautiful, enhance their beauty already that they have, and everybody, men, women alike, all different shades. Anybody who's interested in beautifying themselves.
And as for you know what, I'd like to take this moment to say, Nadia did my makeup, and I love that you did an awesome job. Thank you. What are the top 5 mistakes that you think a lot of people make when doing their own makeup without the professional know-how?
Well, one big mistake is that people don't take a step back to kind of look at what they're doing. And sometimes you kind of have to know what to fix and how to fix it before you say, no, my makeup looks like crap, I'm going to take this whole thing off. Because if you know what to add, know what to kind of take away, and once you finish your look, then everything will be fine. But I find a lot of people don't really have that confidence in themselves to say, okay, well, regardless of what I'm doing, I still look beautiful. Let me just finish it up instead of taking it all off. Another thing is that people don't really accept their features.
Yeah.
So they do always want to change it, create a crease or create a fuller lip or thinner lip or whatever. When you should really just embrace your natural features and just play up with that. And
how important is inner beauty to you?
Well, to me, inner beauty is the beauty.
Yeah.
If you have radiating beauty from within, then it shows,
Yeah.
you know, coming from within. So I feel that, you know, a lot of women, they have that confidence in themselves, and it shows with, you know, shows on the outside.
Yeah.
And once a woman has that, then she's beautiful all over, you know. So it's just a matter of building up that confidence within yourself and that self-esteem that, you know, most women do need to feel the way that they, you know, feel, and it's very important to have that. So.
Have you worked with any young women in regards to beauty and, you know, how they see themselves?
Oh yeah, of course. Pretty much on a daily basis.
Really?
I volunteered at a women's shelter actually last year, and it was, you know, very wonderful being there, only because the young women that were there, like, we just had normal conversations, but we inspired them to the point where they, you know, felt so beautiful, and they just wanted to, you know, just be within our company. And I just felt really good to know that, you know, I helped somebody, you know, feel better about themselves. And the women at the shelter were just inspiring to me too, just to know that where they're coming from, where they're going, what their goals are, and that sort of thing. And at the end of our event that we were there for, everybody just felt so wonderful.
You guys all became a little family, I'm sure.
We became a family. I still see them now. Sometimes they come into the mall, and, you know, I'll see them and stuff. And they've moved out of the shelter, and they just said, you know what, since you guys can do it, I can do it too. And they built that confidence up within themselves just from a day of having, you know, conversation with, you know, a bunch of women, and it was great.
It's a big deal because a lot of life is based on appearances, and people need to accept, you know, and just be comfortable. And it's really awesome that you're focusing energy on that aspect.
Yeah.
What are the 5 makeup tips for the summer coming up? Like 5 fresh, hot tips that you can give us and all the ladies watching.
Well, pretty much glow, healthy look.
Yeah.
Skin is in. A lot of the times people are trying to cover up their skin with a lot of foundation, powder, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or they're trying to bronze themselves to death, where they just look like they've been out in the sun all day, every day. But right now, it's just fresh. It's having radiant skin, and again, color, which is my favorite thing. You know, color on the lips, whether it's red or, you know, corals, orange, pinks, fuchsias, anything. And also, you know, smoky eyes. Smoky eyes you normally see during the fall, but it's really big this summer, so smoke it up, everybody.
Awesome. What are the top, like, top products that you like to use when you apply makeup? Like, is there...
Concealer is a must for me, because I feel that, you know, everybody does kind of need to give themselves a lift. Also, you know, block powder, that sort of thing. Anything to kind of matte out the skin, make it look, you know, really fresh. And my favorite product is the highlight, you know, for the cheekbones, blush, and having just glossy lips, whether it's glossy or matte, as long as your lips are nice and fresh.
So where do you want to take the business over the next few years, Nadia?
Well, I love doing aesthetics, makeup, and everything, and, you know, for my company, I just want to build it, you know, so opening up spas. I see myself, you know, working very closely with, you know, the community, working very closely with young women, just to lift their spirits, give them, you know, the self-esteem and that sort of thing that they need for themselves. So just pretty much, you know, being out there, you know, both in just taking over the beauty industry pretty much is where...
And you know what, that would be a good thing, because I can tell you she worked with me and it was a pleasant experience. She has great energy, wonderful skills, as you can see. How can we book you?
Well, you can contact me at 647-654-6239.
Okay.
And you can also have a look at my blog. It's designtobeautify.blogspot.com.
Okay. All right, well, nice meeting you. Thank you for my beautiful makeup.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right. Thank you.